Rachel, and today we're having a pick a card reading. Today we're asking about relationships. So if you're not in a relationship, what kind of relationship is coming for you? And if you're already in a relationship, how to take it to the next level or how to be successful in that relationship. So we have 3 piles today, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And you can just go ahead and use your intuition. Pick the pile that calls out to you. Timestamps are in the description box, and I will see you in your reading. Okay, hi there, pile 1. This is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. We're starting out with the World. Very cool card to start your reading. The 10 of Cups, another very cool card. The 8 of Pentacles, very nice. The Page of Cups. The 3 of Swords. The 8 of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. I love her. Temperance. Super cool. And finishing off with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is a very, very strong reading. There are a lot of very strong cards. We're starting off with the World, which is one of the best cards in the whole tarot deck. And this is the culmination of the major arcanas in the tarot deck. And this is like all about like time for a new chapter in your life. Like you might recently have made a move, or you might recently have graduated from some kind of program or school. You might have change jobs. There's something like a big sort of changes in your life that the World signifies. So I do feel like if you are looking for a relationship, it's going to match that. Like it's going to be a different kind of relationship. It's going to be better. It's going to be somebody who is also at this point in their life, which is really good. They'll match you. This is a really, really good sign. Yeah, it's such a good card. So very significant. So I would say it's a very significant relationship. Whether you're bringing the relationship in or whether you're already in it, it's very significant. Okay. The next card is an amazing card, the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is like happiness. This is like the happy family. So either you are, have a very happy, stable family, or it could be a group of friends that feel like your family. But this is really strong. I feel that your partner, your relationship will be somebody that feels like family. Somebody that your family loves or your group of friends love. They just feel like it feels right. There's a lot of happiness and joy in the relationship, because that's what this card is too. It's happiness and joy. It's really good. They'll like your friends. You'll like their friends, and vice versa. I also feel like vice versa, you'll probably fit in with theirs. And if you're in a relationship, this is a very positive thing about your relationship. Okay? All right. So then we have this card, which I love, the 8 of Pentacles. And this card is all about working on something that you love. So this could be your work, but it would be something that you just love. Like you're really good at it. It doesn't feel like work. So it's interesting because we have these 2 cards. So and we have this, right? So there's like you're starting off with the family, and then we have this work card. So you might be this person that you're working very hard on something that you love, or this could be your partner. The partner that you're bringing in could be somebody that just loves what they do, and they work hard, but they're just so good at it. Yeah, so that's a really important part as well. Okay, so next we have this Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is something new in love, so it could be somebody new. If you are looking for a new person, this would be somebody coming in that would be they would have a very open heart. They kind of wear their heart on their sleeve. Or if you are already in a relationship, it could be just a need to be open. This could also be a child as well. A child, but it means that it's like a need to be open. Because the next card is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is something from the past. It goes like this in the reading, right? So we have this Page of Cups, which is being very optimistic and open and like a new opportunity in love. And then we have the Three of Swords, which is something from the past that needs to be healed. This is some kind of heartbreak that happened that like might be triggered by this new person. But what you need to do is you need to let go of this, and you need to move on from it. We have this next card, and this next card is all about moving on from that. So see how both of these cards are moving away from this middle card, which is this old heartbreak. Heartbreak or like a rejection, like maybe, I always think of it's like somebody chose someone else instead of you or something like that. But kind of it's a little bit all in your mind. And so this card is telling you that you need to heal from that. This card is all about moving on from that. See how this person in here is moving away from it? But first you need to heal it. This is also a healing card. So you're going to heal from that. Okay? And it might take a little bit of time. It's an emotional healing with the moon there. But it's very positive. You're moving on from it. You're moving away from it. Okay? Because now we have the really amazing culmination of your reading. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So it goes from this card to this card. See how this is moving to here. So you're moving into this empowerment place where you're empowered and you're healthy and you're valuing yourself. Okay? So as you do that, right, this is a very good card for being a really good partner as well. So it's like you're going to be attracting this kind of a partner in, or you'll be this partner, and you can attract somebody very stable, grounded, somebody who wants to build something, because she definitely wants to build something. If you're looking to build a family, she's a really good pregnancy card. And if you are just looking for something like that'll be long-term and long-lasting, then this card is also great for that. Okay, so you got that, and then what's interesting is the progression goes from this to this, right? So this is where it happens. This is where the blessings come in. This is where the relationship either up levels or comes in, in a big way. And like she's kind of focusing on her healing, and then that happens because her back is to that. So that's really cool. It's like you will focus on your healing and you'll be ready for this. Okay, this is a beautiful card could be a soulmate for sure. It's like grace and blessings, everything coming into balance. The Two Cups there, which is a relationship. It's really good. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, this is like the universe bringing this into you. And there's like an unexpected element. As I was saying before, like you're not really paying attention. You're kind of like, it goes like this. You're kind of like just doing, well, it doesn't, it goes like this. Okay, you're kind of just like doing your focusing on your healing and yourself. Then this beautiful relationship comes in or up levels, you know, whatever the next level of your relationship is. It's unexpected, but very good. And also I think of this card as like things that you couldn't really foresee. The Wheel of Fortune is like the universe is bigger than you. So there's you and all the things that you imagine will happen. And then there's the universe bringing you like way better than you could have ever imagined. That's the Wheel of Fortune. I love the Wheel of Fortune. It's a really good card. There's an unexpected element, which makes it exciting and fun. So, okay, so we have that. So, let me pull I have your charms here. I pulled 3 charms. So the first one is the fish. And the fish is like, I think of the fish as like abundance. So as I said before, there you have an abundance of family or friends. And this is an abundance card as well. So there's lots of love. It could be abundance of love. It could be abundance of money, career success, lots of good stuff, lots of abundance. Yeah. Okay. And then the next card is it's 2 bells. Can you see that? Charm, not card. Charm, 2 bells. And I think of these as wedding bells. So if you are looking to get married, that's a good sign. And if you're not, it would be just anything that would be a committed relationship. So I love that too. It kind of reminds me of the 2 cups on here. There's like a balance. That's very cool. And then we have the house. There's a little house, and that's all about family. So as I said before, family is very important here. Like if you're looking to have a family, that is definitely signified here with this child and this pregnancy and the family. So that's a yes if you're looking to have a family. And also if you're looking to have somebody in your life who is new, who is like feels like family or wants a family, or it doesn't have to be a family, but could just be like a really good, healthy, committed relationship, that is signified here too. So this is a really strong reading. I'm going to just pull you a couple cards from this deck, which I love too. See if there's anything our group needs to know, please. Okay. All right. So, okay, the 4 of Cups. Okay. So the 4 of Cups is interesting. It kind of reminds me of this card where there's like a need for healing. The 4 of Cups is about like taking time to meditate or to work on yourself or to heal something. So you can be ready for the next step. Yeah, so I really, really like this card. It's a very healthy card. So you definitely will need to do this when the time comes. You'll know when the time is right. Okay, and then we have the Devil. So the Devil, can you see that? The Devil, I'm just trying to get it out of the glare. The Devil is about letting go of things habits that don't serve you. So, you know, you may have a habit of attracting people like this. A lot of us have done this before, have, had a habit of attracting people like that. So this means you're letting go of that though. This devil card means like it's being brought into awareness. You're letting go of it. So that's really, really, really positive when the devil shows up like that with all the positive cards. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay. The Princess of Wands, which is like the Page of Wands. So I know we have 2 pages. Okay. So new opportunity. This could be this, if you're dating, this could be this person coming in that will be very, very enthusiastic, passionate. So this could be like a very passionate and fun. If you're in a relationship, it's a call to be more passionate and fun, have more fun and passion. And there's an opportunity for that. And then, this, if you're looking to have a family, this would definitely signify that as well. Okay, now the final card that I'm going to pull for you is from these cards. And these are called the original angel cards. And I'm just going to shake them up. Okay, and pull you out what you need to know. Oh, wow. Light. Beautiful. Yeah, so you might be coming into a really happy period of your life. Light. And if you're feeling a little bit down, just know that that's coming. Light is also about spreading your light. So, like as this angel is spreading his light in the picture, little drawing. It's about spreading your light to other people, helping other people, inspiring other people by your presence in the world. I love that. Okay, and one more angel card. Okay. Oh, faith. Oh, I love that. So beautiful. Okay, so it says faith, and then there's 2 angels here, and looks like they're flying. Oh, they're flying from trapezes. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I've never really looked at that before. Okay, so this is like taking a leap. This is like, what comes to mind is like jump and the net will appear kind of a thing. So, like in a commitment, and looking for a commitment, like don't be afraid of that. Like you have to take the leap. You have to have faith that that person will catch you, or that the universe will help you. Definitely the universe is helping you. Look how much the universe is helping you. Like, these 2 cards are bookending your reading. So the universe is totally here to help you. The universe is like, I almost feel like the universe is like, okay, guess what? It's time, like that kind of a thing. So I feel like, you'll feel that anyway, but just trust that the universe has your back, and the universe is bringing you the right people at the right time. So it's all really, really, really good. And I'm very excited for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please comment or like or subscribe. And I will see you again in the next reading. Okay, bye. Hi, Pile 2. This is your reading. I am going to put out your cards for you now. Okay, we are starting off with the beautiful 9 of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man. the Three of Wands, Death, I love the Death card, so don't be afraid of the Death card. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords reversed, the Six of Cups, and we're finishing off with the Ace of Cups. Very, very nice. Okay. Okay. So we're starting off with the Nine of Pentacles. So this tells me that there's something independent about where you're coming from. So you may be a very independent person. You may be single. This is a single card. So you could just be single. Or you could just, if you're in a relationship, you might feel like very sort of on your own, or maybe you've gone through something in your career recently that has made you feel very independent. But there's some kind of this independence happening here. Okay? This is also about value. This is about valuing yourself as well. It's a good card. So even if you are single, this is like a good place to start from because you're very strong in yourself. This is a good single card. Okay? It's like a really, like you're a full developed individual, and because you are, you can attract somebody else who is also a fully developed individual. And together, you can create something beautiful. So I love that. Okay, so the next card is the Hanged Man. Okay, so what we have here is we have a change. Something is changing. Now, if you're single, it's almost like you're going to be letting go of your single life, basically. Okay, the Hanged Man is like the butterfly. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being single, but in this situation, it feels like you're ready for the next step. You're ready for the next, you're kind of ready to let that go. You're ready to let some aspect of that singleness, independence go a little bit. Okay, because the Hanged Man is all about it's like the cocoon before it becomes a butterfly. It's very positive. So that's really cool, actually. You're definitely ready. You might feel like you're a little stuck there right now. That's okay though, because right on the other side of it is the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is all about new opportunities. So I don't think you're going to be stuck there very long. You're going to start seeing new things develop, new opportunities develop. So like if you're thinking about going on dates, this could be like going on a few dates or having a few people that you would consider going on dates with and being excited about it. This is like almost like a whole new world, if that makes sense. This is like, ooh, I could go this way or this way, and it's all very exciting. So it's really good. And then we have the Death card. So as I said, you're due for a big change. The Death card is like really, this like starts moving, or you start moving from getting ready to it starts changing. Okay? So you're going to start leaving things behind that no longer serve you. Okay? The Death card is a really, really good card. But it does change your life in dramatic ways that you're ready for, okay? You're ready for, you could move, you could, like, you know, it's kind of like, you go from like single to married. You know, that's a huge identity change. You change cities or just even apartments, but then maybe you start to do something new. You start a new occupation. You know, have a child. Like all of these things are like signify the death card because it's like death of old you and the birth of new you. Okay, so it's very good. I love the death card. Okay, so yeah, so you're kind of like, see, this Five of Pentacles is the next card, and the Five of Pentacles is about feeling left out or feeling like everybody has it but you. So, you know, with this card, you might have felt like isolated maybe, or you just have been ready for a long time to kind of break out, but maybe you felt like everybody has it but you. But this is just something that needs to be healed. This is something that is in process. Because it's next to the death card, you're going to move through this. You're going to like emotionally let go of this. Okay? But it might bring it up. Okay? Because the death card will bring up things like emotionally that are stopping you. So you're going to, the great thing about this card, the way to work with this card is, so see how there's a church, right? And then there's two people out front and they don't even see, they're really cold and they're just focused on what they don't have. But they could go into the church, right? But they just don't see the church. Okay? So it's just telling you to open up your mind a little bit to possibilities. Have an open mind. Trust the universe. Trust spirit or your faith. Trust that as well. Don't forget to ask for help. Okay? And also, you know, this too shall pass. It's a 5. So it's like, it's just a process. Like the cards go from 1 to 10. So this is just sort of a process in, you know, from going through, part of the process of going through the journey. Okay? All right, so then you're going to be ready. Okay, the Page of Wands is just ready. He's excited, he's ready, he's enthusiastic. Okay, and you're gonna let go of this. This is like overthinking energy, thinking too, maybe not being able to sleep, but it's reversed. So you're kind of like gonna be able to move through that and let it go. As I said before, you're letting go of a lot of old patterns. So this is an old pattern that you're gonna be able to let go of. And then we have this beautiful 6 of Cups. So this is a soulmate. This is a really sweet, it has like a sweet, playful energy. So the person will feel like that. They'll feel innocent. It'll feel like innocent, sweet, playful, fun. They could feel like your family. Okay? And if you're already in a relationship, then, you know, I would say the same thing. It's like letting go of these old things will bring renewal and innocence. And maybe kids, if you're looking for kids for sure. But just like a renewal of like, you know, more innocent times. Okay, and then we have an Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is all about a seed that you plant that grows in love. So absolutely, this relationship, if it's a new relationship, will grow into something long-lasting. It definitely has that potential. And if you're already in a relationship, same thing. It would start growing. you could definitely have kids with your, if you're already in a relationship, because these two cards are both signify that. Okay, so very strong. It's like you just have to be ready for the big life change, which in the end just feels so sweet and beautiful. So don't be afraid of it. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull you your charms, which are right here. Okay, so we have 3 charms. The first charm is a little fairy. That's so cute. So, I think of the fairy charm as magic, or as almost like an angel, like a little fairy, like looking out for you, around you, helping you. I love fairies. Could also be like connecting to the earth. So something about connecting to the earth. It kind of reminds me of the 6 of Cups card with the kids, and they're outside and they're playing and there's flowers. And kids are like little fairies, So something about like fairy energy, like playful, fun, playing outside, summer energy. Okay, and then we have a turtle. Okay, so turtles are all about slow and steady wins the race. So if you've been waiting a long time, like you're single, you've been single a really long time, you've been waiting for this for a really long time, just know, you're a turtle. That's okay. Turtles are amazing. Turtles are so wise, and he will win the race because he does not give up. So just, continue to be a turtle and trust it. Trust your turtle energy. Okay? And the next one is the ship, which I really, really love. Oh, not the ship. It's the steering wheel of the ship. But to me, it means a ship. So ships are like opportunities. So things start to move. Back in the olden days, like everything went through ships, right? And so like a ship was coming, your ship coming in means like your opportunities are coming in, like things are starting to move. So this card definitely could be a man like standing out watching for his ship to come in, but like seeing the ship coming in. So I love that. That's super cool. So just know that, your ship is definitely coming in. It's definitely coming. So just trust it. It's slow and steady, but trust it. I'm going to pull you a couple cards from this deck. Okay, this is my other tarot deck. Okay. I fell on the ground. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is like, it's a 10 card. It's like the culmination. So if you feel like you've been going through a lot and you've been, trying to make things happen, just know like your rewards are coming. It's a 10. You're actually there. This is also like a burdened card, so you might feel a little bit like burdened. But that's okay. Like as I said before, like things are starting to develop and you just have to trust the process, but you're so close and you're almost there. And this is the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles is all about building something and learning, okay? So as I said before, like with this turtle, this is a slow card of building, right? And of wisdom, but it's long lasting. So just trust that. And you're learning a lot in the process. And so it's all really good. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is pull you from these angel cards. They're called the original angel cards. And I'm going to pull you a card from here. Okay. Oh, forgiveness. Okay. So forgiveness. So if there's someone that you feel like you need to forgive from the past, if there's something that you are, with like this healing that you're going to be doing with this death card, that might be really important to forgive them. This is also like forgiving yourself as well. Sometimes we're really hard on ourselves, even more than we're hard on other people. And, if you've like been here and you've been like sort of being hard on yourself, it's okay. Like, this is just all part of the process. And so forgive yourself for any mistakes that you've made. You're a human being, Okay, I'm going to pull you one more. Okay. Ooh, depth. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we may have some very deep water people, water signs in this reading, especially with this death card, because this is like the Scorpio card. So if any of you are Scorpios, or you're just going through a Scorpio time, if you guys know what a Pluto transit is, a lot of people have been going through a Pluto transit with all the astrological stuff that's been happening. So depth, it's just like a rebirth. It's all really good. And sometimes depth brings out a lot of old things, that need to be healed. But I feel like you're totally in that process, and it's part of who you are to let go of those things and to emerge as a butterfly, because that's what you're doing. You're becoming a butterfly. So that's how you do it. It's you have to excavate the things that can't come with you when you become a butterfly. You're letting go of all that old stuff that you don't want anymore. All the gunk in the cocoon, you're letting go of it. So it's really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it made sense. And if it did, please leave a like or subscribe or leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next reading. Okay, bye. Hi, Pile 3. This is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards now. So we're starting off with the Justice, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, the Magician. I love the Magician. The Lovers, the Sun. Amazing. The Three of Pentacles, and ending with the Four of Cups. Okay. All right, amazing. Okay, so we're starting off with the Justice card. So this is where you're starting from. So this is really, really good card to start off with. This is like a balance card. So either you're in a balanced place, or there's some kind of, this could be like some kind of legal or official sort of like decision that was in your favor. Some kind of legal decision, or it could just be something came into balance, but there's something like official that happened that's very positive moving forward, like a very logistical kind of real world kind of a thing. So you're starting from this place, okay? So if you're, looking to attract, to bring in a relationship, this is a good place to start from, because there's like this strong, it's like something was worked out in the recent past that now you can build from here, if that makes sense to you. It's right next to the Two of Cups. Okay, so it's like almost like something, a fairness. It could be like an old relationship that, or an old situation that came into balance, because this is like a balance. but you are bringing in something that is very balanced. So the thing about this is it's going to cause you to bring in a relationship that is balanced, that is win-win, okay? So you might be attracting somebody who likes this. So you could be attracting a Libra, you know, like literally somebody who's a Libra, or somebody who's like in the court system, like a lawyer or something like that. Or you could just be coming from a really good place of like wanting a relationship that is a win-win relationship where, you know, it's balanced. It's a really, really nice way to start a relationship reading. So that's really, really good. Okay. And then we have this Knight of Swords. So this is some kind of a new idea or communication. So I do think that with these three cards, that you would have really good communication. This signifies that your next relationship or the relationship that you're in, that, you know, if you're already in a committed relationship, this has a foundation of good communication. It's like win-win, and that happens through communication. Very like intentional, effective communication. Okay, it's a big part of your relationship. Okay, love that. Okay, so now we have the King of Wands, the Magician, and the Lovers. So very cool. Okay, so I would say if you are, you know, looking for the right person to come, like if you're seeking a partnership, excuse me, it's definitely manifesting with the Magician. And the King of Wands is all about like, this could be, the person that's coming in could be like a very entrepreneurial type of person, somebody who puts themselves out there. You know, if they're not an entrepreneur in real life, they would just be like kind of like a go-getter kind of a person. Very successful. They have success energy. They're also kind of passionate. They're fun to be around. This is like a very inspiring person to be around. Okay, so yeah, and I feel like they will want to communicate. They will, because they're next to this card, they're going to want to communicate a lot in this relationship. So they would make a good partner. So the Magician, yay. So the Magician is manifestation. So whatever you're looking to manifest. So if you're looking for a good relationship, this definitely signifies that you can manifest that. Okay, like you're, you know, this is like law of attraction. So like write it down, talk about it, you know, pretend like it's already here. Like all of those things that you can do for a manifestation, that is signified by the Magician. And then it's right next to the Lovers. So again, we have like these two cards of like strong partnership. Okay, partnership 50-50. These are like very similar, these cards. So I love that they both came up in your reading. So you can absolutely manifest that. And then we have the Sun. So, I mean, this is going to be a very, very happy, joyful relationship. Look how happy the Sun. Sun is one of the best cards in the whole deck. It's like the happiness, heaven on earth, shining your light, illumination. So this is a beautiful card. It could also be like summer. So it could happen in summer as well. It could also be like a sunny place, you know, like California or something. Any of those things. Yeah, maybe you'll like want to travel together somewhere sunny. There's a lot of joy here. I do feel like you're a really good match. I feel like, oh, also with this card, oops. Also with this card, you could get married. Yeah, so these are all marriage cards. So you could definitely get married. Okay, so we have this card. This is the Three of Pentacles. So this could be, a lot of times this is about like a building, like literally a building, building a building. So you could be building a house, or you could be like purchasing property or renovating or something like that in the future with this person. Or it could be a learning card. It also means there's a lot to learn in this process of whatever that you're building, whether it's a property or if it's just learning in general. But you're going to be like building something together, which is really good. Or maybe going to school together. There's something together that you're doing, that you're building, that's going to be something that lasts a long time. Okay, and then we have this Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups next to this card means that you might have to wait. There's like a waiting period, okay? What comes to my mind is like maybe wanting to start a family, but one person isn't ready, but that's okay. It's just, this is a process. So this waiting period is just because this is a process of making it happen. Or maybe you make an offer to someone for some kind of real estate situation and they don't respond right away. There's something about that doesn't move forward exactly how you'd like it to, but you just have to wait because it's like a process. Okay, so yeah, if that makes sense. Those are very specific messages for certain people, but just know that it's all really good, like with the sun and the partnership, that it's all really good. And in the future, you are going to have to, there's going to be some kind of process. Okay, so now I'm going to pull you your charms. So we have a squirrel. So squirrel energy is like, to me, it's like, they're very industrious, right? And they gather a lot of nuts and acorns and all that stuff. And they save it. So you may be saving, or with your person, you guys may want to, in the future, save together for something, like building something. It definitely looks like you guys want to invest in something together, I would say. So that's really positive. And then we have a present. So this could be like a gift from the universe. It's like a surprise, but it's really, really positive. So look out for that. And then we have a clock. So this is like divine timing. So I know sometimes we think that we have to rush things, that, we're not on schedule or we're too far behind and we need to catch up. But this card is telling you everything comes in divine timing. Okay, so you don't have to worry. You're in the perfect place at the perfect time. Everything is correct. Everything's how it's supposed to be. Okay, all right, so now I'm just going to pull you a couple more cards from this deck. This is my other tarot deck. If there's anything else we need to know. Okay, the Priestess. So the Priestess is about trusting your intuition. So it means that you have very good intuition and trust that. It could also mean that like something is hidden from you right now. So something that you haven't seen yet, something that you want to happen hasn't come yet, but just trust your intuition. Like, you have so many strong partnership cards here that if it hasn't happened for you, or it hasn't happened in the way that you want it to, just trust your intuition, because your intuition knows, so your intuition knows that it's going to happen. So just trust that. And let's pull you one more card. Okay. Oh, wow. It's so funny. It's the other marriage card. I think we got all the marriage cards. So the Four of Wands. Okay. So definitely a marriage card. Now, if you don't want to get married, it could just be like a strong partnership that, has a strong foundation and, continues to grow. This is also a building card. So in the other deck, it looks like a little building. And so these are both building cards. So if you want to build a house together, you want to build a family, some kind of property like that, that is signified as well. Okay, so let's pick you a couple of these. These are the original angel cards. And I'm just going to pick you a couple of these. Okay, forgiveness. Okay. So if there's somebody that you need to forgive, you should do that. Sometimes it's yourself. Forgiving yourself will allow you the space to forgive other people as well. So that's really good. That's a very sweet card. Okay, and here's another one. Anything else pile 3 needs to know? Beauty. Wow. Oh, that's so sweet. Beauty with like a little angel. I think she's holding a bouquet of flowers. That's so beautiful. Yeah, so there's a lot of beauty in your life, so make sure that you appreciate it. It reminds me of like the, so in astrology, beauty is Venus, right? And Venus is the card of love. The planet of love. Okay, and you guys, because of all of your partnership cards here, this is a very Venus kind of reading. So yeah, like I would say, if you know anything about astrology, or maybe go look up Venus, because Venus is all about like, especially like the sign of Libra, right? These are both Libra cards. It's all about like being in relationship, teaches you about yourself. Like, so when you're in relationship, then you learn about yourself. Like the other person is reflected in you. Other people are reflections of you, and that's how you learn about yourself. And so there's something about that, about Venus and Libra, that might be really helpful for you. Okay, one more card. Anything else pile 3 needs to know, please? Okay, responsibility. So you guys definitely are responsible, right? And maybe there's some kind of responsibility that you might want to start taking on in your life. Maybe you want to take on some kind of new responsibility. This angel on this card is holding a globe. So that could just be like responsibility in the world. So that might be really important to you, is being responsible, responsible world citizen, and like giving back to the world in like whatever way that you do that. But I kind of feel like that's what that's saying. It's saying that that might be really, really important to you as well. So you might want to think about that, especially with this card. you know, if you're looking to renovate or you're looking for new property, building, thinking about like eco-consciousness with that. And if you're not, you might just want to learn about that, or you might be going in more depth with that as well. Yeah, it's just something that seems to have come up that seems to be really important to you as well. So I hope that all made sense to you. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave a like or please subscribe. That would be really great. And I will see you again in your next reading. Okay, bye.